What if the way we punish crime is actually making it worse instead of better? You see all of these headlines over social media and the news talking about how harsh we punish people or how soft we are becoming. While, yes, we cannot get rid of punishment because people do need to take accountability, I believe there are other ways we can lessen crime. In the United States, our justice system mainly focuses on punishment, sending people to prison as the main solution. But the big question is, does this actually work? Today, I'm going to show you how rehabilitation is more effective than punishment and how it can actually lessen crime and improve people's lives. One of the biggest reasons rehabilitation works better is because it lowers recidivism or repeat offenses. According to GovFacts, programs that include education, job training, and counseling help reduces the chances that someone will commit another crime after being released. That's because these programs actually help people and educate them for the real life. According to this graph from the Bureau of Justice Statistics, it shows the percent of people who were released from state prisons who were arrested after release. When people are only punished and sent to prison without support, they often don't have the tools accessible that they need to succeed, and they end up back in the system. And this is an ongoing cycle that we do need to break. The epidemic of crime is only going up from here, and that's why we need a solution, and fast. Another major reason why rehabilitation is so important is it focuses on the root cause of the crime. A lot of people in the justice system struggle with things like poverty, education, addiction, and mental health issues. Punishment doesn't fix any of that. It removes people for a short time and can even damage them. A study by Moak and Kaiser found that systems focused on rehabilitation, like in Austria, work to understand why people commit crimes and help them change their behavior. These systems often lead to better long-term results compared to punishment-focused systems like we have in the US. Rehabilitation also helps people successfully return to society after prison. Without support, many people struggle to find stable jobs or housing because of their record, which can push them back into crime because they feel they need to find another way to survive when there are no other options for them. According to the Sunday Telegraph, combining punishment with rehabilitation helps stop people from repeating their mistakes because they're given the tools they need to improve their lives. They aren't just getting thrown into prison and released with nothing to help them. They actually have resources and ways that they can get jobs and stable housing so they won't have to try and survive by any means necessary. Now, some people think that punishment is necessary to keep society safe and to scare people away from crime. And one thing I hate about this sentence and phrase is that putting people in prison will never scare them away from crime. Think of how many times you've sped up to beat a red light. And you've definitely ran the red light and you didn't get a ticket or had any consequences. This is what motivates people to continue with crime. It is the one thing that you do and you don't get caught, so you go further and further each time. They are never scared of the punishment because the reward they get from the crime itself is so much more rewarding than the punishment will ever be. This is why it doesn't work, because if people were truly scared of being punished, we wouldn't have criminals ever. And yes, accountability matters, and I understand that. But punishment alone isn't enough. We need to find a way to balance our punishment with our rehabilitation. In fact, Bakhshay's dissociative theory of punishment explains that punishment can actually disconnect people from understanding their actions, which makes real change harder. At the end of the day, rehabilitation isn't about being soft on crime, it's about being smart about crime. The evidence shows that rehabilitation reduces repeat offenses, addresses the real problem, and helps people build better lives. So instead of just punishing people, maybe it's time we focus on helping them change. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this makes you think differently about crime and punishment, and feel free to share your thoughts below. Thank you so much.